Welcome back to more Lord of the Rings Online. In the last episode, I started the further adventures of Bilbo Baggins, and I believe we will be concluding it in this episode. Quite a fun storyline. If you recall, we couldn't figure out where Bilbo was. He's gone missing. We looked all over for him. Here in Rivendell, at the High Moor, Giant's Valley, we looked for him near Gloin's camp in the Misty Mountains, and it looks like some goblins may have taken him captive. So let's see what we can do next. Oh, he has told me the story of his first encounter with the goblins of the Misty Mountains, or as much of it as he seemed comfortable sharing. It must have been good fortune indeed that helped our hobbit and the dwarves escape after their encounter with the great goblin. But Bilbo will need as much luck as that, or more, to escape this time. Are you ready to free him from their camp? The goblins must have brought him to the encampment at Pinath Fenui, from which they have harried travelers in the mountains for some time. Find Bilbo and free him from their clutches, Kippen.
Fight your way into Pinath Fenui and clear it of goblins. Only then will it be safe to confront the goblin leader about our missing hobbit.
I love Goblin Town in this game, so I am so excited at the opportunity to get to go back into it. I think that will be a lot of fun. Let me aggro all those guys with my javelin, because why not? Alright, let me get rid of that fear. Should we, you know what? Yeah, let me aggro a few of these at once. There we go. It's more efficient that way. Oh, they summon sappers. That's interesting. Fight my way in here. Alright, that guy ran away. Very good. Let's keep going. Sorry, sometimes I forget I'm recording it, and then I don't provide any commentary. I just get a little too focused on here. And then I'm deep into combat, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm recording. I should say something entertaining to keep the engagement up. To be safe, you should first clear the rest of the camp. Alright, fine. With Pinath Fenui cleared of enemies, it is now safe to confront its leader at the top. Is that the leader? A lone goblin stands at the top of the camp. Well, I hope you're happy. There's no one here, it's just me. You're looking for the halfling? He's not here. He should have been. My boys caught him fair and square. But Boglom pulled rank, he did. Took halfling away to Goblin Town. I can tell you something useful if you let me live. Are you going to kill me? Either kill Sauron Crow's eye or spare him. Select him and emote no. Should I kill him? I kind of want to kill him. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him. Just because that's more fun. Let me just start stacking some bleeds on him. There we go. Kippen, what did you learn? Sorry, sir, I didn't learn anything. Bilbo has been taken to Goblin Town. This is unlucky turn, Kippen. Goblin Town? I can hardly believe this ill fortune. Okay. We cannot leave Bilbo in Goblin Town. We must do something. Did I think our hobbit was in danger before when I believed he was imprisoned within Pennath Fenwy? How young and short-sighted were my worries then before I knew that he had been taken into Goblin Town. I have heard that there are numerous back entrances to Goblin Town, but they are unreliable and difficult to find. By the time we found one, if we could even get it open, it might be too late for poor Bilbo. We need to think of some other way to get inside. Do you have any ideas, Kippen? Yes, I agree. The main gate will be the most reliable way inside Goblin Town, but we will need a distraction. I think it is now my turn to accompany you on this mission, my friend. I will make certain that you are able to get inside the main gate if you promise to find our missing Baggins.
We will need a distraction if you are to rescue Bilbo from Goblin Town. I will provide it.
Follow me, Kippen, and stay close. You need some way to open the main gate to Goblin Town, but you won't be able to search for such a thing while there are goblins outside. This way, down here. Stay close to me. Don't let them see you. Perfect. The goblins wrecked this campsite. Why is that good for us? It means they will not check here again. Hide here while I get their attention, Kippen. Don't come out until after I've led them away. Once they've gone, search quickly. The longer you take, the more goblins will return. Wonder how this mechanic's gonna work. Hey, goblins. Who's that? Oi, get him! Search for the spare key. Alright, I gotta search all these suspicious rocks, I believe. You were so certain, but this rock did not hide the key. Ah, so annoying. Throw a javelin at all these guys. Right, let me keep searching. The stone does not serve to hide the spare key. Super obnoxious with that. You dig around in the cold snow but find nothing. They're not gonna let me. Interrupted. I thought I could get another one off. Dig around the cold snow, but find nothing. Man, is it really gonna be like the last one? Super annoying. No, I did not search this. Come on, really? It's gonna be literally the last one? Fine. Alright, I might need to do a few healing gambits here. Oh, there's like all those rocks down there too. Wow, this is kind of obnoxious. Alright, so I guess I have to search these down here. Wow, this is... I don't understand. Do I just have bad luck or something? Am I really gonna have to, like, search every last stone here? Alright, let's keep going. Let me guess, the key's not in here? Wow, what a surprise. Oh, I was interrupted at the last second. Very annoying. Let me throw a couple of healing gambits. Never mind, didn't even get the chance. Okay, so it is literally going to be the last rock that I search. You find a spare key to Goblin Town buried in the snow beside this rock, the very last one that I searched. Beautiful. Alright. Well then. I'm pretty sure they designed it that way. The key turns in the lock. Now you can rescue Bilbo. I led them on a merry chase. They will be sometime returning. Now that you have unlocked the gate, we should be able to rescue Bilbo. The depths of Goblin Town are sure to be dangerous, but you will need to search them if we are to rescue Bilbo. The inside of Goblin Town will be crawling with goblins, Kippen. It is not called Goblin Town without reason, and I trust you know. You have heard Bilbo's stories of it, as have I. Are you certain you're ready to rescue our hobbit? I know you are ready, my friend, but I thought I should ask. Good fortune go with you into the caves and fight past the goblin defenders in search of Bilbo.
Close the gates that lead further into Goblin Town, or you will be overrun before you can rescue Bilbo.
Alright, very good. How do I... Okay. There you go. Just gotta lock those up. Very good. Goblins howl with frustration as you close the gates. Man, they really are pissed. Right, a couple here. That third one went running. I don't know where he went, but I am stuck in combat, unfortunately. Can I not? There we go. The heavy gates swing closed, muffling sounds of rage beyond. A booming voice heralds the arrival of the guardian of the jails. What's all this? Who's shutting the gates in my city? That's my job. If you think you're saving your little friend, you're more stupid than you look. No one escapes from Goblin Town. No one. Nice juicy bleeds on him. Well done, Kippen. You have done well to hinder the goblins, but even so, we cannot hope for Bilbo to be unguarded. We must act quickly. I hope Bilbo is alright in the depths of Goblin Town. You have bested so many of its defenders. How many could there possibly remain? Caliblir purses his lips. Now that I have said it, I regret giving voice to it. Let us move on with hopeful hearts and pretend I never said it. You have to hurry and rescue Bilbo from Goblin Town. Are you ready to find the dungeons and free our hobbit? Bilbo Baggins awaits. Go with haste and free him from the dungeons. At last, this adventure will soon be ended, but only once he is returned unharmed to the surface.
They must be holding him in the dungeons. Find Bilbo and free him.
All right. Let me grab a few of these. Oh, I got rooted. Fine, I'll fight the 4 then. Excellent. You hear Bilbo speaking to his captor from the dungeons. That's right. The torture pits will get you to talk. I won't take anything like that, I assure you. What would you like to know? Boss, someone's here. Kippen. Rooscott's the vicious. You're a friend of this little rat? There will be no need for torture pits then. He'll squeak for us when you die. Kill this hobbit. You got him, Kippen. To me, goblins, I demand you kill him. Kill the hobbit. More! I need more warriors. Well struck, Kippen. You there, stop cowering and attack him. I'll get help, boss. Stay here. That guy's not gonna go get help. He literally ran for his life. I'll be safe in here. Don't tell Rooscott. You're going to be sorry, hobbit. That coward will return with a throng of goblins. A throng? Is that all? Kippen will easily defeat your throng. Quiet, rat. They will be here any second now. Bah, I'll deal with you myself. Start stacking some bleeds here. Unearned strike. A little bit of damage there. Mighty blow. Power attack. And you should be dying. Ruscott falls to the ground and you obtain the key to Bilbo's cell. Can I kill that guy? Can I kill that guy? I'd rather be safe here than outside with you. That's funny. Well done indeed, Kippen. I never doubted that you would best him, and best him you have. It is good thing too, for I will be most pleased never to see this torture pit of which he spoke. I missed them on my first venture into Goblin Town, and am in no hurry to see them on this visit. We should be off while we can, Kippen. Let us not tarry within Goblin Town any longer than we must. This endeavor is almost finished, Kippen, but not yet. It is one thing to get into Goblin Town, but getting out is another matter. This is it, my friend. Tell me you will go and bring Bilbo Baggins back to the surface from within the depths of Goblin Town. I like how theoretically and logistically it's like you go to Goblin Town, and then you run all the way back to Rivendell to tell him that you found Bilbo, and then he's like, oh, you should probably bring him back with you. I will do that. Not many hobbits escape from Goblin Town even once, but with your help, Bilbo might be able to boast that he has done it twice.
Let us hope you can bring Bilbo safely through Goblin Town without incident.
Let us hurry to the surface, Kippen. I have seen more than enough Goblin Town to last a lifetime or even two. Up here, it's got to be. Hold on, Kippen. Okay, I think it's safe. Thank you for that, Bilbo. We're lucky the goblins don't seem to be home. I feel better if I had Sting, though. No, Frodo has more use for Sting now than I have ever. Poor lad. Ah. This will do. It's not Sting, but at least I shall not be helpless. Let's go, Kippen. Bilbo, stop trying to take charge and let me deal with the escape here. You should still do most of the fighting. None would mistake me for Thorin Oakenshield. The prisoner is escaping. Someone tell Boglum that the prisoner is getting away. Well, now look at this, Kippen. What are we looking at? When last I was here, I didn't get a good look at the place. That's not surprising, of course. It is hard to see anything when you're in the clutches of goblins. That would have been the end of my tale and Thorin's both, if not for Gandalf. But this time, Gandalf isn't near at hand. Thank you for coming to find me, Kippen. Ah, we had better keep moving. Yes, yes, indeed. Let us go. Up, up, that's the way out of Goblin Town. Try my best to fight my way out of here. Look at all of these bad boys. It's like we're in trouble, Bilbo. Stop, prisoner, and you too, helpful hobbit. Ah, helpful hobbit, I appreciate that. I did not steal you away from J.R.R. Crow Eyes to let you go now. Don't you think we should talk things over? This is clearly just a misunderstanding. No, you spoke of treasure, and I mean to have it. Where are those sacks of gold? May I confer with my friend for a moment? Bilbo lowers his voice and speaks to you in little more than a whisper. When I was walking in the mountains, I was captured by a party of goblins, and they started hauling me to their camp. We had gone no more than 100 feet or so when a second patrol of the creatures came up, led by this fellow. Now, I wouldn't say I'm an expert on goblin kind, but I have had enough run-ins with them to know that they love gold more than anything, so I had to think fast and, well, I told them I had been an adventurer in my younger days and I had hidden sacks of gold in the mountains. The goblins fought amongst themselves to the right to my treasures, just as I thought they would. This fellow won the contest right quickly before I could get away, and next thing I knew, I was locked up in a cell here in Goblin Town. I couldn't tell them the truth, of course, that there were no sacks of gold. When I adventured with the dwarves, I did end up with 2 small chests of silver and gold, but that was a long time ago, and they were never as large as the rumors around the hill would put them. Bilbo claps his hands together. I think I've got it, he says. You'll get us out of this, Kippen, trust me. I have an idea, my friend. You have already proven yourself to be a most effective fighter. Did you not beat that other fellow and his finest warriors? What was his name? J.R.R. Crow's Eye? I would not boast about besting that weakling. What would you say to another contest, a game to prove your mettle? I am listening. Single combat. If you beat Kippen, I will lead you to my treasure. And if Kippen beats you, we are permitted to leave. Single combat, one-on-one. I agree to this contest. Single combat seems fair to me. No one can intervene. This will be a test of strength, one-on-one, and everyone here agrees this is fair, yes? Boglum, fork-tongued, stares you, his lips curled in a sneer. There's no backing out now, Hobbit. Are you prepared to fight? Hold your cave claws, friend. This is to be single combat, yes? One-on-one? But I never agreed to be the one you will be fighting. Thukafok, get over here. You're reminded once again that goblins cannot be trusted. Oh my. Kill the hobbit, my pet. Should be pretty easy to defeat him. My recklessness going, get a javelin, then we just stack some bleeds and get him down. You have won the contest. Looks like we've won, Boglum. Now you have to let us go. Do I? What do you think, boys? Yes, what do these fellows think? Did they think they'll understand that you're going back on a bargain? And if you won't deal fairly with us, might you cheat them too? Maybe he offered to split my gold with you? What's he saying, boss? Don't you worry about it. You've made your point, rat. Get out of here with your friend before I change my mind. Smartly decided, Boglum. Let's go, Kippen. Let's go indeed. Thank you so much for finding Bilbo and bringing him back to safety. Now I can finally ask Bilbo the important question for which I sought him in the first place, and which his absence made impossible to answer. What was it? Oh, I will ask him myself, after he has rested from his ordeal. It involved a rhyme scheme for a song I am composing, an ode to the sound made by the wind through the leaves of the valley. He has quite a talent for such things, you know, and I needed his opinion on a few other particulars, but I will present those to him later. But now you should check in with our hobbit in the Hall of Fire and make sure that he has recovered from his ordeal. Okay, so the Hall of Fire is going to be inside the last homely house. That was a fun little quest chain. Very much enjoyed it. Hall of Fire. I believe that's in the first floor. Is this it? Yeah, indeed. Alright, Mr. Bilbo.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Well, Kippen, I hope that you will accept my apology for causing you any trouble. Elrond has already spoken to me about his fear that I intended to follow young Frodo and the others, and I tell you, as I told him, that such a thing was not on my mind. No, I simply wanted to take a walk in the crisp, clear air of the mountains. It was quite a nice stroll, and it was good to visit my old friend Gloin. We talked about our days of adventure and about old friends, and I intended to turn around and come back to Rivendell after that. But I kept walking, and every new stone seemed interesting and unique, and around every bend I wondered what I might see. It was my old wanderlust again, I suppose, and it put my mind in the adventuring days. Around every turn a new marvel. And then there were the goblins. Isn't that always the way of it? Bilbo pauses thoughtfully. How do you think Frodo is doing? Adventures are quite different when you're in them, aren't they? I look back on my own and don't remember the damp or fear. I remember how it turned out, and not the uncertainty as it was turning. I hope Frodo and the others with him are as fortunate as I and can look back fondly on the quest when it is finished. You assured the old hobbit that Frodo has many strong companions who will watch over him. Yes, I know, Kippen. Thank you for that, and for the assistance in Goblin Town. I cannot promise not to take further strolls in the mountains, but I will try not to run afoul of goblins again. Farewell, and thanks once more. Excellent. So, wow, I'm almost level 120. Looks like we have completed a deed here for completing the, I guess, this quest chain, The Further Adventures of Bilbo Baggins. Cool. Cool title, there and back again. Excellent. So very good. I hope you guys enjoyed this. In the next episode, I will do the Further Adventures of the Sons of Elrond, I believe. So that is something to look forward to. See you guys in the next episode.
Thanks for stopping by the Renaissance Gaming Monastery. I hope you join our community on Discord and Twitter. These videos are produced with a lot of hard work and love. If you think they're worth $1, I'd be grateful for your contribution. You can send a thanks donation or become a member on YouTube. You can also support through PayPal, Patreon, or even with cryptocurrency. All links are in the description. See you on the next video.